Hello everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of OrgelCraft. I hope you guys are having a great day today. To start things out, yes, I'm turning off the rain. And here's why. Because this mountain here overlaps a couple of different biomes, we are getting snow in some places, and we are getting rain in others. If it could be uniform and consistent, I'd leave it alone. But unfortunately, it's not, and I really did not have in mind to make Arendelle be a winterscape. I had intended it to be summertime, because I think that's how it's going to look best. So I'm canceling the weather here. Now, I think what I'm probably going to do is I will probably at some point go into creative and just get myself a command block so that when I come to this area, it will disable and clear up the weather. And then when I leave, it'll turn it back on. Because I do like the rain and I do like the weather. And for some things, I'm missing a block here. And for some things that we're going to do, you know, I actually need the weather, like thunderstorms and things like that. But yeah, I don't like how it looks, and it's trying to light everything up so that that's not an issue, I think is just going to be too much of a problem. I'm also going to look for data packs and see if there's anything out there that might allow me to like disable snow accumulation. I've done a little bit of searching, but I haven't been able to find anything yet. So if you know of anything that might work for that, because I'm not placing string on every single block up here. But, so that's where we are. I have filled the interior of the path. Obviously still have a lot more terraforming to do, but that's what I was able to get done so far this week. We are going to take a break from the village today, and we are going to head back to the castle, which I feel like I've been kind of neglecting, and I also feel like it's not here anymore. Is there? Ow. Because, yeah, I feel like the progress on the town is way behind the progress on the castle. We've got most of the first floor done, but if we come over here and wander up our nice little staircase to the second floor, you'll see we have nothing else done. And there are, I don't remember actually. I actually don't remember. It's been so long since I've been up here that I don't remember how many floors there are. So there's this floor here, which I think I'm calling like a half floor, maybe not. No, that is not going to be a half floor. Okay. And then we have this up here. Oh yeah, and then it keeps going. Actually, I think that maybe was going to be a half floor. And then this. And then we're also going to have the attic, which is above there, which probably isn't going to require too much from a decorating standpoint, but we'll definitely need some work. Anyway, all that said, I got a lot of work still to do, and apparently I didn't finish this? Okay, well, what I want to try to do today is I want to see if we can make some progress on finishing off the first floor. So we have a few rooms down this hallway that still need to be finished. How's it going, Ingborg? And then we have the room that we just came down into, which is the Solarium. And then I also want to see about getting the secret passages done and keeping people like Anders out of them. I don't know how you all get in here, but I know you can't get it. Stop pushing me around. You're the genius who can't get out. There you go. Yep, no, move. Now, stay out. Maybe I just need to remember to put those up when I do that. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I want to work on today. So I think what I want to do for these is I'm thinking like maybe some washrooms. So we have one there, and I'm thinking maybe this here. I say washroom, I mean bathroom. So I think I want to start there, and then this could be like a working room. Would do something. I don't know. We had determined that these were like servants' quarters over here for visiting dignitaries. So yeah, so that's kind of my thought here. So let me get some stuff together and do a little bit of work, and I will bring you guys back with a progress update. Welcome back, everyone. So here is what I have. So, a couple of bathrooms here. So we have a tub with a couple of towels, using that as a towel rack. And then I figured you'd need a way to heat up bath water. So I've got a little bit of a fireplace here where you can put water in a cauldron and warm it up and then transfer it over there. And a couple extra cauldrons, because who knows how much water you would actually need to fill a bathtub. Little cabinet right here. And then just some rugs so that nobody slips when they step out of the bath, which is important. Yeah, so we have that there, and then I basically just did a mirror image of that for this room down here. So as you can see, we have all the same stuff there, different color towels to hopefully better match the room. I decided lime or green would probably not go too well with those. And then down here, I have kind of a workroom / storage room / meeting room. Basically, if we're taking these as like servants' quarters, they would need a place to store luggage, and so we've got lots of shelves here and a little ladder so that they can climb up there. We've got some washing bins here and a little workstation there, and then just a couch and a table and some chairs, because these rooms are fairly small, so gives them a little bit of room to work. But yeah, I really like how these rooms turned out, and I think they fit really nicely in here. So I think the next thing that I want to work on is our secret passages and getting them to just look a little bit nicer as opposed to, the ugly backside of all of these rooms. Now, what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to go around and basically just panel everything up, and then we'd have staircases that would lead to the other floors. Here's the problem. This is all the dark oak I have to my name after doing all of the work out there. I see you down there trying to get back here. So I need to go do a little bit of resource gathering. That's probably not going to be enough. So I'm going to go get some more dark oak wood, and then I will bring you guys back, and we will get to work on that. Welcome back, everyone. I have gathered the dark oak, hopefully enough dark oak that I will need for this project. So let's go ahead and get things started. Now, one of the things that I want to do before we actually get to decorating our hidden passageways is figure out where they need to go. So one of the things that we're going to be doing is building this partial floor up here, and I do kind of want to lay a little bit of that out, and part of me is thinking I should just go cover everything in these dark oak planks, but I'm not sure that I have enough. I didn't quite get that much wood, so maybe we'll do a little bit here. And let's go ahead and just convert some of that. Just so that we have an idea for where this floor is going to be over this particular passageway right here. Because this is something we're going to need to be able to come up to as we work our way along. So let's just do this to get started. Yeah, and I'm already running, I've already used a stack of that. So we'll just do that for right now. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way across. And then And then that'll at least give us a reference point to work with. So, our secret passageways are going to be here, and that will continue upstairs. So, I believe that the floor level is here. It is, yes. Okay. So, I think we want to go through and tear all of this stone out, and then just replace it with some planking for the floor. So let's go ahead and tear this out, and then I'll use my slabs here just to conserve resources. I have plenty of slabs left over. That was the one thing that I did have. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with slabs other than put them down. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so there's a little bit of our floor in, and then what I do also want to do is I want to have an access point. So it looks like we're going to need to go here. And so we're going to take this out. We'll do that right there. And my inventory's full. That's not good. All right, and then I've been doing this. I think we'll probably have to do this all around, but basically what we'll do is go through and place these little trapdoors here, just as a little bit of decoration, and that will be our secret, sneaky entrance to, let's see here, get rid of that, and then I can place that, and I get stone, okay, let's see, oh, you know what, I have this shulker box here, let's use that. And then we can throw a little bit of that in there. And that, I don't need that. I grabbed this diorite to mark things out, but I don't actually need it. So, there we go. Okay. Also, hopefully our actual residents of the castle will not be able to get in here. So, that done, what I want to then do, because we're limited in space, is I want to basically go through and panel all of the walls so that we can, as best as possible, hide all of the wall textures that are really not meant to be here. So that's going to take a little bit of work to get all of that in. Whoops, don't need that there. Okay, and then I think I'd like to have a ceiling in here that's just a little bit lower than everything, and that will also save on some resources that we need. So let's maybe put the ceiling at this height. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now, one of the things I'm realizing is going to be a problem is I was thinking that we would hang lanterns from there, but I can't hang a lantern where there's a trapdoor, so we'll have to deal with that. But the other thing that we need to work with is we need to be able to have access to the upper floors. So I think let's go right here, and then we just want to build a staircase that's going to go up here, and then I'm going to have to take out some of these planks so that we can actually get through. And then as we get to the upper layer, this will also be secret passage area, so it's not like, you know, a random person in the castle will just stumble upon this. So I think that'll be good, and that'll allow us to get up and down, but then we can still bring our ceiling along here. And I think I'd like to do I want to? No. Yeah, I think for the sake of looks, we're going to do this. I don't like how much is going to be exposed, but some was always going to be exposed in this process because, you know, we're having stairs to get up. So I think that's okay, and you should still be able to walk up here. Not the easiest things to put down, but we'll get it. And then that'll go like that. Yeah, so I think that will be okay. What we might do is we might place like a railing on the other side. Nope, we're not going to be able to put a railing in there, unfortunately. So Yeah, you know, you just have to be careful, but I think that will be aided by having the lower ceiling here. So we can bring this along down to the end here. And then we'll bring it back, and then I have to figure out exactly where we need to go with our staircase. Let's go. Let's see. I want to make sure that I'm not hitting my head. Can we go one more? One more's cutting it a little close. So we'll do that. And then we'll bring that along like that. I guess we technically don't need any lighting in here because we have all the lighting in the floor. So then what we'll probably want to do is these will need to go on the other side so that we can do and basically just fill this in. I guess I don't need all of that, so we'll do that and that, and I think 2 will finish it off. Let's just put this here, and then I'm gonna have to sneak these in. I should be able to put one right against there. And then that way we can hide all of this in here. I think that one is already in place. So we'll do that. And then we'll just break those out. And then if we come up this way, yeah, that's all filled in. And looks good. Yeah, I like that. I realize that there's going to be a gap here. What we might be able to do is put one right like that. I guess I wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to put it against the wall, but that's okay. You know, you would have this, you know, this is a kind of thing where this is the back of, you know, whatever the walls are, and so you would have, you know, the plaster coming through in places, and it's, you know, again, it's not something that's meant to be seen by, you know, everyday people in the castle. It's meant to be used, you know, by servants to get around, you know, and I suppose in an emergency, you know, get the royal family out and to safety. This is going to present an interesting challenge here because it's only 1 block wide. So we'll be covering some things and not others, but I think that's okay. We'll have to replace the floor here. Now this one is a tricky little one. I think I wanted to do I wanted to put a stair in there. Oh, that doesn't actually work. Can you do? Yeah, you can do that. So I have a little cabinet here like I have in my other rooms to be using as like the secret passageways. Unfortunately, these are back to back, and so I left myself no room for a secret passageway, but there's a sneaky little entrance if you know what to look for. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing for these. So let me get to work on this, and I will bring you guys back when these are looking a little more completed. Our secret passages are now fully secret. Unless, of course, you know what to look for. So this is the passage we had just been working on. So we now have access to the closet in that room and the secret panel that we can get at through there. It's very confusing all around here. And last but not least, we have access to this little cabinet there. And then we can sneak out here by these armor stands, and no one is the wiser. Unless, of course, you know, you don't check before you open the door. I also managed to get this. This has been an issue because I could not get this trapdoor in the proper place to line up. You notice the sword's missing from this one. Yeah, I had a little issue there. So the sword is now in the wall. That's okay. I will fix that at another point. But then this is our other hallway where we have been keeping all of our storage. And this is a room that, if we go out here, and I believe that my pillagers can no longer get through those. If you go down this wall, there's an obvious door missing right here. Oops, I forgot to fix that. And because that was where that room was going to be. Now, when all is said and done, I may convert this to a room, or it could be storage for the servants of the castle. So this is the one quarters over here that actually does have secret access. However, it has this nice little panel, but if you lift this panel up, oh, well, there's just a panel behind it. So, okay, guess there wasn't anything there of note, except for the fact that it is our sneaky secret entrance. And then, of course, we can take the stairs up. That will lead us to the next level. Anders has decided that he's going to live on this level now. Really, pal? Really? I don't know that I have any way to get you back right now. So you're going to live up here, okay? I was very concerned. There are some holes here that go down to nothing, and I was very concerned that he was going to fall in one of them because, yeah, not the brightest guys in the world. So, anyway, you're just going to chill here until we have a floor, which is not happening today. So, if I give you planks, would you fill this in? If only, right? All right, so making good progress. I really like how these look. I mean, I know it's a lot of the same texture over and over, you know, but as I've been saying, you know, these are hidden areas. This is, you know, not meant to be seen by regular people in the castle. So, all of that done, I can put some of this stuff away. And then all that is going to leave is our solarium. So let's just walk out here and take a look at that. So this is a room that was actually mentioned in the novelization of Frozen, called A Frozen Heart. There's an interesting little scene that happens between Elsa and her parents. This is soon before they leave for their trip. And Anna is coming to talk to her mother about something and kind of, you know, sits back here and eavesdrop, but doesn't really learn anything important about Elsa. But it's mentioned that this room isn't used very often because unless it's the summer months, it tends, or not, unless it's the spring or fall, it tends to get very warm or very cold in this room. So I need to do a little bit of thinking about how I want to design this. Obviously, we're not going to leave the roof open like that with all the ice, so we're going to have to figure out how we want to cover all of that up. So, let me do a little bit of thinking and planning, and possibly building, depending on the kind of time that I have to work with, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. How did you... Anders? Anders, do not jump off the second floor! You hurt your knees! I tell you, these pillagers. Welcome back, everyone. Where am I? Well, prepare for something very, very satisfying. This is kind of weird. I have built some scaffolding floors in here as I have been working on the interior roof. So, get ready for a shower of scaffolding. That was extremely satisfying. And a nice reveal of the interior roof of our solarium. Now, I missed a block. Of course I did. Yeah, so this is what we've got so far. So I went through, I looked up some pictures online, and one that I saw had this black and white tiled floor, and I thought that was really cool, and I've seen other people use that So came in and used some polished diorite and some polished blackstone, and I think it makes a really, really nice floor for this room. I also saw in a lot of pictures, a lot of solariums are essentially greenhouses, and so I thought that that would be a really nice theme for this room, so I went with the green wallpaper and then did a little bit of set off with just regular green terracotta and then the paneling to kind of hide some lighting. And then we build up to there, and I'm thinking I'm actually going to put a little balcony where those dark oak planks are when we actually get to the second floor, because I think that would be kind of cool. You have the windows up there. I might actually do a walkway all around the edge. But we'll leave that for when we actually get to the second floor. I need to go up and get all that scaffolding. So, yeah, so this is the room that we have, and now I just need to fill it, and I'm thinking that probably going to go with somewhat of a plant theme for in here. It's a really big room, so, we might have, like, some little flower beds. I don't think I want to do any, like, large trees in here, because it has to be something that would be easy enough to be moved, if it gets too cold in the winter. So, yeah, so I'm going to get to work on filling this room out, and I will bring you guys back when that is done. At long last, our first floor is complete. Let's take a little bit of a tour. So this is the first Great Hall. I think this was the first thing that we built down here. We have the little upper tier there. We have our staircase that leads to the half floor that doesn't exist yet. If we come out here to the left, we have, if I can find it, we have private dining room here. Down around the corner, we have several meeting rooms and various different functions for all of these. We have a mini library. We have the staircase that leads up to our second level. And apparently somebody upstairs. Maybe? I hear a friend. I don't know. No, I don't think they're up here. Okay. Anyway, continuing our little tour. We have this room here, a little bit of a study. We have a little bit of a just a gathering room with a fireplace going. We have another dining or meeting room in here. Of course, back here we have our secret passageways that nobody knows about. And then we have all of the servants' quarters for the visiting dignitaries. So we have a number of bedrooms and the washrooms that we did earlier in this episode. And yeah, of course, all these rooms are variations on the same. I thought I had put a border around the top of these rooms. Apparently not. Okay. Anyway. Opening the wrong things. So there's that hallway. And then coming around here, we have our solarium. So added some tables that have some various different plants growing. I figure maybe these are some, bonsai trees that were, presented from a visiting foreign dignitary. We have some couches here to relax on, some tables that you could move, if people wanted to, do any work or play games, things like that. And then some other little tables dotted around here. We have some little sofas in the windows. We have some window seats here that are cleverly concealing lighting. So lots of places to just relax, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy some plant life, brought indoors. And then, of course, we have the big open ceiling. As I was looking at this, I was thinking I might actually want to change the wood up here. I'm thinking maybe like spruce or oak, just to darken it a little bit as we go up. Not sure about that yet. So, yeah. But that's it. The first floor is officially done. What do you think of it? You're leaving. Okay. Well, fine. Be that way. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe. And make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.